Rockhounds continues next Sunday afternoon in the final game of this 3-game weekend series between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow the Sod Poodles return home as they'll take on Monday Night Baseball with the Frisco Rough Riders for a 3-game series, and following in after that, Sod Poodles are back on the road. As forget, the Sod Poodles are back home on Tuesday night, June 11th, as they play a 6-game homestand, a first 3-game series with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Then Friday, June 14th, begins a 3-game series against the visiting Tulsa Drillers. Sod Poodles are back on the road for 7 times in the first half of the season as they take on Northwest Arkansas and Tulsa, as they take on the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks in a 4-game series. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Well, today is a beautiful day, and we get you set for another edition of baseball here on Minor League Baseball Network. And now here's your lineup. Batting third, the third baseman, Nate Mondu. Batting fourth in left field, Lazaro Armenteros. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Batting sixth, the catcher, Jonah Heim. Batting eighth, your designated hitter, Buddy Reed. Batting eighth, your shortstop, Robert Poisson. Batting ninth, the second baseman, V.I. Mail Machine. And taking the mound for your Rockhounds, your starting pitcher, Matt Milburn. Milburn on the mound for the Rockhounds. And that's your lineup for today's game. Now let's get you set for the finale of this 3-game weekend series between Amarillo and Midland. Let's play ball.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Milburn, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Stepping up to the plate, C.J. Abrams. He will lead this one off today. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, Ivan Castillo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Milburn, a right-hander standing 6'3". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. Now the 1-0. Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rockhounds, the right fielder, Mickey
Pitch on the
McDonald.
way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Liner towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Nate Mondu, as this is grounded foul off to the left, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what they're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Lázaro Armenteros, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Mondu, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor
Leading
Colway.
off,
He'll look to get
the right
something
fielder,
going here in this scoreless
Taylor
ball game.
Colway.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Hudson Potts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Colin Moore.
Stepping in, Colin Moore. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Jonah Bride, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Jonah
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 6, the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Into the box now, Jonah Heim, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped him up. Campusano has a play. He's got it one away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Buddy Reed comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. The 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Batting eight.
That was kind of a
The
high degree
shortstop,
of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now in the box, Robert Poisson. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Poisson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
From the belt, the pitch.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We played two full, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Rudy Herron. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. Mushing is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Kyle Overstreet. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calabwig is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
So stepping in, Luis Campusano. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Vimael Machine, as we
Leading
move
off
on to the
for
bottom of
Midland,
inning number
the
3.
second baseman, Vimael.
And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the
The
inside
right fielder,
corner any
number
better
6,
than that. And as a hitter,
Mickey
there's just not a whole lot you could do with that
McDonald.
unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate, Mickey McDonald. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chase Calabwe.
Ready now, Chase Calabwe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So coming to the plate, C.J. Abrams back to the top of the
Leading off,
lineup as they're still
the
looking for
shortstop,
their first base runner in this
C.J.
one.
No doubt about that,
Abrams.
man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the
Now
outside
batting,
corner that time, and
the second
that's
baseman,
what you'll get a lot of with that
Ivan
pitch. He rolled right over it.
Castillo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ivan Castillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Sliced down the left side, but foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now another 2-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it.
Long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now batting,
Tirso
Ornelas. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Nick Mondu, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Softly hit to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting.
Off the bat, that had
the
soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Lázaro Armenteros. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Campusano moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonah Bride.
So digging in now, Jonah Bride. He reached on a single in his first try. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Into the box now, Taylor Colway. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Hudson Potts.
Digging in, Hudson Potts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Armenteros is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Colin Moore.
Into the box now, Colin Moore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Jonah Heim.
Leading
He's
off
0
for
for
the
1 thus
Rockhounds,
far.
the catcher, Jonah Heim.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Got him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing
Now
around
batting,
trying to
the
pick at
designated
corners.
hitter,
He's being aggressive
Buddy
in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in now, Buddy Reed. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Fouled off. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really
The batter,
sharp
number
out
3,
there, guys.
shortstop, Robert Poisson.
To the plate now, Robert Poisson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready for another chance. Rudy Herron. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet.
At the plate, Kyle Overstreet. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses inside. 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Stepping up now, Luis Campusano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Into the box, Vimael Machin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now to the plate,
Now
Mickey
batting,
McDonald.
right fielder.
As the first
Mickey
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
McDonald.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. To get this one, it's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big
fielder,
moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls,
No one out with a runner at second. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nate Mondu.
At the plate, Nate Mondu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's set and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting,
Not a lot you
the
can
left
do with
fielder,
that pitch. That fastball just ate
Lazaro.
him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lazaro Armenteros. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got us.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, C.J. Abrams. He'll start
Leading
the
off,
7th, and Dan,
the
as a former
shortstop,
pitcher yourself, you must be
C.J.
enjoying this. Lots of good
Abrams.
pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pitch on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this ball game is tied at 1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, second baseman,
Into the box, Ivan Castillo. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys
Now
swinging
batting,
first pitch.
the center
Now,
fielder,
one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
0 for 2 for him to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
21. Ball 2.
2 balls and a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and two. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. To first. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Now batting.
Made him throw a
right
lot of
fielder,
pitches in that at-bat,
Taylor
but he'll take the double
Cole.
play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Taylor Colway. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Wow, he was
the
willing
third
that thing
baseman,
to get out of here.
Hudson
Would have given them the lead right here
Pop.
late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Stepping in now, Hudson Potts. 1-0 the count. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The set and the 2-1. Deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, but it's offline. He scores, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give
Now
your team
batting,
the lead in the
left
late
fielder,
innings, man, that feels
Colin
good.
Oh, it especially does,
Moore.
especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This
Now
ball might
batting,
have caught him in
designated
between
hitter,
hops. He looked
Rudy
unsure which way to turn his
Perone.
glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rudy Perone. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will
Ladies and
retire
gentlemen,
the side.
please join us
So
for the
2 runs
traditional
on 4
seventh
hits
inning
here.
stretch.
1 error in the inning and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Sod Poodles lead it 2-1. Last half of the 7th here.
Leading
Ready
off
for
for
another
Midland,
shot now. Jonah
the first
Bryan.
baseman,
A hit in 2 tries for
Jonah.
him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One and one to count. Now the pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jonah Heim.
Now at the plate, Jonah Heim. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
Coming to the plate now, Buddy Reed, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Helpful.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Your
John
attention,
Gorman
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll
for
do
the
so to start the
Rockhounds.
8th.
Number 49, John Gorman.
Digging in, Kyle Overstreet.
Leading
0 for
off,
2, he's flown
the
out
first
twice.
baseman, Kyle Overstreet.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Now
hard
batting,
single up the middle.
the catcher.
Yeah, watch your lips
Luis
right there, Dan. Sent it back right
Campusano.
where it came from.
In now, Luis Campusano. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are
The batter,
2 on to
number
start
9,
the inning now.
Shortstop.
Nice effort by the
CJ
shortstop right there. Kept it in
Abrams.
front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
C.J. Abrams will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Armenteros has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ivan Castillo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of.
Him 2 pitch,
Here
but
so,
you can see that he wasn't
Ornella.
laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Tirso Ornelas, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 down, runners at first and second. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded on the hop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Amarillo out in front, 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So
leading
striding
off for the
forward now,
Rockhounds,
Robert Poisson.
the shortstop.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be
Now
interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Ball 1.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double
Now
play.
batting.
Well, they
The
got
right
the tying
fielder,
run on base, but
Mickey.
1 ground ball later, and it's
McDonald.
gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mickey McDonald. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Taylor Colway. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Colway.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now
and there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Hudson Potts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, Colin Moore.
Settling in now, Colin Moore. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rudy Herron. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Ready once again, Chase Calabwig. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th.
Chase Calabwig.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
J.C. Cosme, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Cosme.
To the plate now, Nate Mondu, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. A runner at second, nobody out. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
1 strike.
Two and two.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball.
Lázaro
Armenteros was sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, Jonah Bride, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. Popped him up. Potts is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jonah Heim.
So striding in, Jonah Heim, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball. 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but
And
can't get him
Amarillo
across.
wins.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Amarillo Sod Poodles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Luis Patino gets the W on the mound. Matt Milburn pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so this 3-game weekend series is now wrapped up as the final game is clinched by the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Well, do gotta say, Midland is now eliminated, and gotta say we don't see Midland until the second half of 2019, beginning Monday night, July 1st, as we will be back for a 3-game series at Midland, and then we are at home for 4 as we take on the Frisco Rough Riders, then back to Midland on Monday, July 8th for a 3-game series, and then a 4-away set with the Frisco Rough Riders. Tuesday, July 16th, the Amarillo Sod Poodles will greet back the visiting Springfield Cardinals in a 3-game set, and a 4-game series on Friday night, July 19th, as we take on the visiting Northwest Arkansas Naturals, and wrap that series up Monday night, July 22nd. And then we get ready for our 7 away as we get you set for the 3-game set for Springfield and Northwest Arkansas. We are back home on Thursday, August 1st. Sorry, I was going to say Friday, but no Friday there. Thursday, August 1st to start off the next weekend baseball. We play the Frisco Rough Riders in a 4-game series. And then we are gone for 7 as we return back to Midland on Monday, August 5th. We play a 3-game series. Then we play a 4-game weekend set. We take on the Frisco Rough Riders. And then we come back home on Wednesday, August 14th, as we get ready for a doubleheader versing off the Midland Rockhounds and wrapping that series up on Thursday, August 15th. And then greeting the Frisco Rough Riders to town. We are on the road Tuesday, August 20th through Sunday, August 25th, as we play a 6-away series between Tulsa and Arkansas, and then back home to take on a 8-game homestand as we play the Tulsa Drillers and the Arkansas Travelers. And then we finally get ready for the Texas League playoffs, which will be announced after Monday, September 2nd baseball game in this one. Well, gotta say my heart was racing through this ball game, and do gotta say Midland tries to score in their bottom half of the ninth, but Gene Cosme takes the save and gives the win to Luis Patino for the Sod Poodles. Patino is also the player of the game with 8 strikeouts, so gotta say that's pretty good for him in that one. Well, as we say goodbye to Midland for the remainder of this month, the Sod Poodles return home and they get ready to play the Frisco Rough Riders in a 3-game series. Well, the Midland Rockhounds getting ready to play their first of a 3-game set, versing off the Corpus Christi Hooks. And then after that, they are on the road to Frisco, as Amarillo will play Corpus Christi beginning Thursday night, June 6th, and wrapping up another weekend. Sunday afternoon baseball, again at 1 o'clock, wrapping up that 4-game series. And then back home as we take on Northwest Arkansas. Well, before we get off here and we wrap up this weekend series, Amarillo, 2 runs on 7 hits, no errors. For Midland, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. Well, this has been Weekend Baseball with your Midland Rockhounds. And today, Amarillo undoubtedly survives a sweep. So winning the finale of the 3-game series puts them on top. Yeah, I say that's pretty good right there. Well, have a good night, everybody, and we'll see y'all back at Amarillo.